What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a review for you. I just finished probably about 10-15 minutes ago Assassin's Creed Mirage, so I've got a review for you. Now, if you're unaware, Assassin's Creed Mirage essentially takes this game goes back to the roots of the original Assassin's Creed games. Like the first one, the Ezio games, that kind of stuff. Um, so it's not RPG focused like Origins Odyssey and Valhalla. Now, it does keep some of the RPG elements. Um, you have to discover the members of the Order of the Ancients. Um, but as far as Assassin's Creed goes, it's it's stealth based like the old ones were. Now, that being said, this is a shorter game. It focuses on Basim, a character you meet in Valhalla, kind of early on from what I remember. And it's his story. But I wasn't enamored by it. Like the other games that I've played, and I've played all of them except for a couple. I've played every other Assassin's Creed game, though. Story wise, this was kind of the weaker one. Um, I don't know. It just didn't capture me. It was a fun game, don't get me wrong, but the story just didn't really capture me like I thought it would. Um, I'm I don't really care for the combat because there's no blocking. You can't block in this game. It is strictly parry. You can parry, and then if you parry right, you get a kill move. But if you don't parry and you get hit, it's not. I'm not a fan of the combat. Um, One of my biggest complaints with Valhalla was that they completely ruined how the bird works, the eagle, the raven, whatever, because I know it's different. They completely ruined it in Valhalla, and it was frankly unusable. They fixed it in Mirage, thank heavens, except my big complaint with that is when you are using it to scout enemy bases, forts, whatever you're scouting with enemies, if they have an archer stationed high up on the building, they will fire at the bird, rendering it useless, which is frankly the stupidest mechanic I have experienced in a game in some time. It was really annoying because if I'm using the eagle to scout, how am I supposed to be able to do this if I can't use it? Completely stupid. That is single handedly the worst feature in this game, and probably the worst feature in an Assassin's Creed game that I've played. Now, as far as weapons and outfits go, you have to get, along with having the right amount of components to upgrade them, you have to get an upgrade schematic, which I also don't like. I I don't like that. It's better than the bird thing, but it's still not a great feature. those are really my only complaints with the game. Is the you can't use the eagle to scout if they fire at it, the upgrade schematics, and the combat. Those are really my only three big complaints with the game. Um, this was just, it's kind of a placeholder until the next Assassin's Creed game comes out. Um, this is like the Spider-Man Miles Morales of Assassin's Creed, if that makes sense. As a placeholder. But I feel like they should have done something different, because I don't really. I don't think that Bassam is a popular character. I don't know how many people are like, "Oh, I really like this guy. I want to see him in a game." I think they could have done something different there. I feel like that's a weird inclusion. I don't know. He's a character that you meet in Valhalla that, yes, plays a big role in the story, but it's so sporadic on when you meet him in Valhalla that it just kind of gets lost in everything else you do. And so I feel like he's kind of a weird character to focus on for Mirage, but that's just my opinion. Um, I don't know if it was because it was a shorter game or what, but the story was kind of not all there. I think I mentioned that a little bit ago, but we're going with it again. Um, I did, because I said I wasn't enamored with the story. I wasn't. I just wasn't drawn in. Like, some Assassin's Creed games start off slow and then really draw you in um, later on. This one didn't for me. I'm not really sure why. Um, yeah, I don't know. Trying to think here. Right, the Order of the Ancients. My favorite thing about the RPG games, Origins Odyssey, and Valhalla, was because they are longer games. I think, anyways. I mean, they're longer games than Mirage, but where I'm coming in with I think here is that because they are longer, there's more of a fleshed out story. And so when you're going through the order and discovering who is a member, who's a bigwig, who's the head of the order, there's usually going to be one or two so people that are actually a major surprise when you get to them. Mirage just kind of throws them in at you. You have to discover some of them, but, you know, and for example, the head of the order, it's a character that you meet once in the entire game, towards the end. For me, it was towards the end, anyways. And then it just comes about that this character is the head of the order. Anyways, that's it. That is kind of my review of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Um, if I had to give it an out of 5, I'd probably give it a 3.5. If I had to give it out of a 10, I'd probably give it 7.5. But tomorrow, way more excited for tomorrow's video. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is the Spider-Man 2 unboxing, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.